What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? And what's up, Sir Daryl?
What is up now?
Same old, same old.
Yeah, this is craziness.
What's up?
Oh man, wait, nothing. Well, sort of something. We have to start over. I'm sorry.
I go for it.
All right, so everybody who's watching, if you're logged in here, we'll be back in. Wait a minute, maybe not. Yeah, I was able to fix that. All right, that's all right. We don't have to do anything.
All right, cool. Every... All right, boom. So, we about to get into the latest and greatest sisters. I'm gonna be watching. I see you in the tropics today, man. I'm jelly. I'm so
I'm
jelly,
doing. I had to go on a vacation. It's all right.
man. I just want to jump in the ocean back there, and it's like, man,
Yeah, you.
sunshine, and I'm here to, huh?
I said, yeah, you should, because I'm not. I haven't been diving or or parasailing or waterboarding or any of that stuff.
I'm jealous. I'm here in the cold for a reason, and you in the sunshine. Wow,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
man. So we gonna be getting into the latest and greatest sisters in a minute, but necessary news that some tough topics. Angie Stone.
yeah.
Angie Stone passed away not too long ago. Uh, Dies at 63 in a tragic accident. I'm sorry we are late, but we normally don't cover topics like this. We know her for No More Rain, uh, Wish I Didn't Miss You, songs like that. She had a car crash in Montgomery, Alabama, was hit by a semi. We don't want to get into all of that. Sir Darrell, when you think of Angie Stone, what comes to mind, and were you a fan?
I. It was a weird situation with me and Angie Stone. Not that I didn't dislike her at all. Whenever I heard her voice, I liked it. When her songs would come on, I liked them, but I never sought her out ever. She wasn't one of those artists that I ever sought to listen to. But she definitely had that skill with the vocals.
I agree. I asked you that because you like one of the few people that I can talk to that's going to keep it real, won't sugarcoat it. You know, I mean, that doesn't mean you don't miss this person
Hmm.
as an artist, but like I say, was I an Angie Stone fan? No. And to me, what's the definition of a fan? Someone that has her albums, which
Hmm.
I've never purchased an album, but I
Ever.
knew her
Yep.
songs or the hits on the
Hmm.
radio, but I wouldn't consider myself a fan because I don't know anything outside of what was on a music video.
Hmm.
Or, I don't know her songs that were on the album. That's a true fan, a ride or
Yeah.
die fan, which I am not. You know, and she was a great singer. I just wasn't a fan. And it's just so funny to me, like when you hear people. Yes, you can be sad about it, but don't pretend like you were a super duper fan when you weren't.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know.
like your world has calmed down, and you now have this big hole in your heart that will never be filled, and all of those things. You just happen to find out about it in the news, and now it's something for you to talk about. And
Exactly.
it is a sad thing, but people just exaggerate way too much.
Oh my goodness, I got so many DMs, and I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, I heard about it, but oh man, how do you? They ask me, how do you feel about it? I'm like, man, that's sad. That's
Hmm.
it. And I'm like, listen, yeah, that's sad, but I didn't know this lady personally. It is sad if anyone passes away.
Hmm.
That is sad, but
And
if my
especially in that
grand,
manner. Oh my God.
yeah, yeah. Um, so I'm hoping that we see a film, that tells her story. I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
out there. I
sure
just
we
don't know
will
which.
have to, even if it doesn't hit the big screen, Lifetime or
That's what I was
BET
thinking.
or somebody has got
I
to
got
do it.
my notes. I got my notes that literally says Lifetime. You are just like in my head, like Lifetime, because I'm thinking that's what it's going to get the most views that way. Don't make people pay money for that.
Hmm.
You know, Lifetime. Netflix would be pushing it, but I doubt Netflix is
Yeah,
gonna
no.
go for that because they are about the money and they
Hmm.
know not enough people are gonna want to see it. So I'm the best bet is Lifetime, BET, you know, and you were thinking the same way I was thinking, like
Hmm.
get it out there. Don't try and take it to the theater.
Yeah,
No,
no, that's a
right.
that would be a mistake. Yeah, don't do that at all.
You
Yeah.
know, because everybody will see it now.
Yep. Yep.
The
And you know
theaters
what?
are.
And this is no shade, but Tubi is really coming along with, like, people are doing original stuff there. That
Hmm.
Wendy Williams, Free Wendy Williams, they released that on Tubi.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, you were talking about fans and how do you define a real fan. For me, and I'm talking about for myself, not, I don't use this standard for other people. I use this standard for myself because I don't go places. Like I very rarely like go to concerts or shows or anything like that. I used to when I was working for certain people, and I might go with them. But when I went to see this comedian Josh Johnson a couple of weeks ago because I just love this dude. He's hysterical to me. Most people never even heard of him, but I went to see him when he came through my area. For me,
Hmm.
if I'm a fan of you, it would mean not that I'm rushing, but just am willing to go to your concert. Like, because for most people, I'm not willing to go. Like, I would never go to a Janet Jackson concert. I went to a Whitney Houston concert one time, but it was only because she was playing at a small venue. Like, I wouldn't go see her at a stadium when I can't really see her. Um, I won't go to most places. If I'm willing to go see you in concert, I am a fan. And I would not have gone to see Angie Stone. I just wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Brenda Mac? I see her in the chat. She didn't
oh,
say
what
nothing,
is
but
she doing? What is
she put a sad face.
Bernetta Mack is my girl, you know. Everybody knows that.
I know. Even when I don't ask about this person, it gets brought up for no reason. Like,
It's
leave this lady
there's
alone.
always a reason.
Leave leave this lady alone.
Well, we
Jesus.
love each other. She loves me. I love her.
Yeah, but you got a weird way of expressing it.
Nah,
But
nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
all right, sisters. What episode we on?
We're season 8, episode 21, London Bridges. It looks like my boy is about to hop on a plane and go back to London. That's the way things look. But you know, Andy, she got that charm. She's probably gonna reel his ass right back in.
Oh my goodness, Dizzy Andy. She is so annoying. Freaking olive oil. Dizzy wants to be with everybody. But I can't wait to get into it because I'm watching this blind with you. But Andy, she's annoying. She screws people over. And I remember a while back, previous episodes, I made a comment like Andy screws people over, and I can't remember if you or somebody else was disagreeing with me,
No, it
but
wasn't me.
she screws people. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
no, I
don't think
wouldn't
it was
disagree
you.
about that.
All right.
All right, so everybody, season 8, episode 21, London Bridges. Let's go.
That's not going to cut it.
Pause it.
Not by a long shot.
Is it realistic that they just folded like a cheap suit?
Well, no, not
I mean,
not that
are
fast.
we? I mean, Jesus, are we just gonna be like, let's just play this video? Like, are we just gonna be like, let's just play this video? Like, let's just
Yeah.
I mean, since when can you escalate a situation when you once you escalate a situation beyond verbal, you know, I'm gonna be at fault. If you
Hmm.
yell, if you're having a conversation with me, whether you raising your voice or not, and I turn around and crack you over the head with the skillet,
Right.
you know,
I could
can
have
I
been
say,
saying
oh,
all
well,
kind of stuff to you. I could have been yelling at you. I could be being completely disrespectful to you verbally. The
right?
moment you smack me with a skillet, I won the lawsuit at least.
Oh my goodness. I mean, but I guess I'm not even gonna argue. Whatever.
All right, fine. Additionally, Miss King will receive back pay for the month she's been off work. Can I walk you off? Sure.
Now they're friends again.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna stay back and talk to Danny in private.
Get out of
You got
here.
75,000
Pause
rings,
it.
stupid.
Pause it. This is so stupid. His behind just got saved, so to speak. He freaking still works there. What he gets
Well,
to say,
for
"Oh,
now he
I'm gonna
does.
stay."
For now
I
he
know
does.
for now he does, but how is it an option for him to stay behind and chit chat
Yeah,
and not
yeah,
get your behind up and get out of here?
yeah. You
Like
came.
I
That's
don't.
what. Right now, this is part of your job. You came as a company. You have to leave as a
Yeah.
company. You don't like sit back and just.
This is not your private lawyers that's working this case. This is the company
Oh
working
no,
the case for
exactly.
you on company time. I don't get it. And it's like they got two. They act like they work at nail salons. I'm sorry. Like the two lawyers. I don't get it. I don't. I didn't like how they worked the case. It was just they whispering each other. I guess.
And
I
also,
guess.
they would not have had probably. Well, you know what? For under $100,000, maybe they would have. I was about to say they wouldn't have had the ability to negotiate. I mean, for a huge company like that, just on the spot. But the company theoretically could have given them a dollar amount that you
They
can go up to.
probably had some tears that they could. This is the max, and this is the.
Uh,
But it just came off as like she would just pull the number out of nowhere. But
yeah.
okay,
Hey,
whatever.
does Danny actually have to pay the firm for Andy's time in this? Or do you think that because they got to collect the check, and in order for them to collect the check, there's also got to be stuff sent from the firm, like this stuff has to be signed. So Danny actually's got to put her fingerprint on this. There's got to be real work involved.
So you saying Andy can't do it pro bono because
I
she's
don't
with
know. I would think that would be that would raise a real big red flag. But maybe I used to work at a law firm, and I used to see people write things on there that indicated that they did this for free. And she's a managing partner now. She can do what she wants to do. I keep forgetting.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Couldn't see. All I ever asked.
I want you to close your like you don't even gotta close your eyes. Just put yourself in his body at that moment, at that time, listening to her words. Would you want to hear one thing she got to say?
I would no. I wouldn't even be sitting there talking to her. I want to punch her.
I mean, now keep in mind now, it's no skin off. If I'm him, it's no skin off my nose because it's not coming out of my pocket. But I look like a fool. I look like a fool because they kind of use me as a scapegoat, saying that it's because you were in a relationship with me that forced me to. I wouldn't want to hear one thing she's got to say. She's still blaming. She's still blaming him. It's gross, but hey, she got away with it. Let's see what she does with her money, her new small fortune. All right.
How did we get here? It's all your damn fault. That was her answer. She might as well have just used
hmm
those words. We got here because you're a jerk. You're an idiot. I played no part in us getting here.
All I ever wanted from you or anyone is to just love me for who I am.
Hey, hey, hey.
What are you doing here?
What? You left so fast. You didn't eat your breakfast.
I know, babe. Today's the big day.
I get
This is a really big day for her, and I don't want her to feel like I'm taking advantage of our friendship. All right?
okay.
Now more than ever,
Pause
we have to
it.
be on point.
I don't get it. Like she didn't have a problem having his behind over eating breakfast, sitting in the office when she wasn't a managing partner, when she was just a great lawyer that worked for the firm. And now that she's in a position of power, you just had a freaking baseball bat. Like they can't get any worse, right? It's up from
Well,
it.
she just explained. You clearly just reject her explanation.
I'm not rejecting it. I'm just saying it's just a bit silly. It's just a bit silly.
It's not silly. It's Andy's first day
We first date as what?
as a managing partner. She just want
Managing
this day should just be
partner.
all about Andy, and she shouldn't do
And
anything that might get in the way
I
of that.
get it. I get in the way of nobody's looking at the freaking secretary. I keep telling her behind that. And somebody coming in there, well, what is your secretary doing? Nobody cares about that. And once again, if If I just didn't see her on the previous episode with a freaking baseball bat, I might agree with you. I might agree with you. But heck, are we really going to be thinking about her having breakfast, or are they going to remember her with a baseball bat? What are they going to remember?
I don't know. Probably you're right.
You don't know. You don't know
Probably the baseball bat. That's more
the
memorable.
baseball bat. So so forgive me if I don't understand what having breakfast is going to do, but maybe I'm wrong.
She's
Maybe I'm
not
wrong.
off the clock. She's working. And so she would just be leaving and sitting down there having breakfast. That's improper.
All right.
I'm trying to be an asset and not a liability.
I really love your assets.
Oh, okay.
And
I was supposed
you
to give
shove
my
in your
first
face just so
wishes.
you don't have to pause it. You shove in
Oh,
your face so you don't have to say something. So you was just, oh, she had a reason. She wants to look good. She don't want to, but now she's sharing firm information in the middle of the freaking floor.
as long as
In
they
the
don't find
middle
out
of the
about it,
freaking,
it's all about them
okay,
knowing.
she's out in the open. So not even walk to the freaking office. And by your logic, and it's not about them knowing, sh why can't she go to her office and eat then?
Because they
They
can
standing
see.
out in and they can, so they can't see them standing
But they
out in the
can't.
middle
They
of.
don't know what they're talking about.
They know she's not working. They know that she's talking, right?
Look
They know that she's not working, right?
at the look on her face.
Hello?
Look at the look on her face. It's funny that she would have this look on her face right now as you're talking crap about her, because it just
Yeah.
it blends right in with what you're saying.
It blends into put it back up. It blends up to the buffoonery, the sorry behind that she is. That's what it is. Look at this. Look at these secrets. Yep, they do that and they do this. Wow. But you gonna justify it because you're sure Daryl.
Listen, I'm just saying I
I'm
can see
listening.
why
I'm
she
listening.
wouldn't want to have the breakfast there, and I can also see why she would want to tell her husband what's going on. I can see both sides of the same coin. That's all.
So I just want you to know it's pointless to even argue this anymore because you don't even believe what you just said. So
I believe it.
okay, no, okay. I want to see that look. I want to see that look she gave. Maybe I just did you see it?
Shit, maybe I should invest.
According to you, you don't know what it meant, so it means nothing.
No, I didn't say it meant something. I'm saying I asked the question, what
Okay,
does it mean? I was the one who
okay.
asked the question.
It's more freaking likely that she's pissed off that the name Karen got brought up and he's trying to throw some money at her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't freaking
I
realize
did
that. Oh,
not. I
really?
wasn't thinking that. Now
Get
I
out
get
of
it.
here. Get out
I
of
get it.
here.
Hey,
Get
check
out of
this out.
here.
As it went on to the next scene, I saw Maurice. Why am I excited to see Maurice? Like, he's made me laugh quite a few times lately, and I'm just thinking he might be about to make me laugh again.
You're right. And it's so funny seeing him out of his element. Like, what is he doing in this scene? Where was he at the bank? Where
He was
was
at the
he?
bank. He was at the bank, but I guess I'm hoping that his new friend come up or something. I don't know.
Okay, got it.
But I normally, the moment I see Maurice, I start my brain. I try to get it back in order.
But
That didn't happen this
but
time.
but if you recall, in the beginning of Sisters, when we were introduced to Maurice, we never had an issue with him because it was just a one shot
Mm-hmm.
goofiness and he was gone and we were fine with it
Mm-hmm.
because he was at the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't too much, you know. It wasn't until we got into that whole scenario with the
Well, he had a
boyfriend and going
storyline.
to just
Yeah.
yeah, and we didn't want to see that.
We didn't want to see
We
his
didn't want to
apartment.
see
You
that.
know, we had whole scenes of just him and his life. I don't. Who cares?
I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see that. Just like I put him in the category of the mama from Bruh. I just want just a little nugget. I
Oh,
don't want too much of her. I don't
I
want too
can't
much of
even
her.
imagine if they had like created storylines around her where like we had whole scenes of where she was the focus. That would drive me crazy.
Oh my goodness. BETEBT. It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason in that scene, Calvin looked different. He almost looked like an uh throwback genuine for some reason. I
Yeah,
don't
there
know.
seemed
He
to be
looks
some. Did he have
different.
a mustache before? Because I don't remember seeing that much of his lips.
That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think his facial hair, he trimmed his face a bit differently. Maybe he had a
Yeah.
beard or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I got to go back and look, but I know exactly what you're saying. You're right. I heard
I
people
was like,
I heard people saying that he's coming back, and for some reason I thought it was like next season or something.
remember what I talked about when everybody having multiple guys after them. Here we
Oh
go.
yeah.
Now, you know, is Calvin necessary? Uh,
I
you
like
know,
Alvin.
right? I like Calvin, but we have Damani now. We have Damani now, and we have listen, follow me what I'm saying. We have Damani and we have Rich, Damani, and now Calvin. Where does Calvin fit in? Does he come back to live with Maurice again? You know, uh, Damani is fathering the baby, and uh, Sabrina has chemistry with him. Hello, what could there possibly be left for Calvin?
Sabrina
I
realizing that
don't.
she let him go, and she's somehow able to get over his ridiculousness.
But she first off, it's not like she's scraping the bottom of the barrel looking for guys now. If I'm not mistaken, Damani checks everything off on her list. You know, easy on the eyes, great personality, has his own money. He can father a child. Unless I see something, unless we get some dirt on Damani, who I really don't know much about him, but as right now, he's checking off all Sabrina's list. That's what I think.
I wonder if Calvin's gonna father that child.
You mean like, so you're saying it's gonna be Damani's child, but Calvin be the
No, I'm
father?
wondering. I mean, she might. He could just get her pregnant.
You saying father that child? There's already a
Oh no,
child
I
that's been
meant
formed.
father the child
Another one.
that she has, that she actually gives birth to. She doesn't have to ever give birth to the children that were fathered inside of the test tube.
Okay, but what's the time frame for the test tube
There's,
in
I mean,
Damani? Because
there is no
but I
time frame.
thought I thought it was I thought she said she did it. I thought she said she had already fused and let their powers combine, Captain
No,
Planet.
yes, they're combined, but in a test tube.
So there's no shelf life on that once
No,
they combine.
not that we know about. Meaning they've done this, and like in 200 years maybe they'll realize, oh well, now it's not viable. But the time frame the time frame since this has been possible is all still possible. Like you could go find stuff from decades ago, you could still give birth to that child.
Okay, so let's go with your logic. Does Sabrina say, I'm gonna waste all my money and leave that money on the shelf? No.
I mean, listen,
No.
come on, man. You this so if
No,
you
no,
like you
no.
spent listen no listen you spent $50,000 and you got some test tubes there, and you're like, okay, well, whoa, I was gonna implant one, but I just got pregnant. Now you're just gonna be like, I now got pregnant. I have the baby. I gotta go
No,
and have another one.
no, no. If she was gonna slip and get pregnant, it would have been with freaking Tony, because so that she doesn't want to get pregnant that way, because it would have happened because they were having sex like jackrabbits. So
Yes, but
she's
she
not the
didn't want
type of
children
person.
during that
No,
time.
no, no. She's not. No,
She might be
no.
less
Let me tell you
likely.
why.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, no. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you
She
finish
might
this
be
now.
less
Go
likely
ahead.
to be that way when she finally gets to the time that she does want to have kids.
Let me
And
tell
even though
you
she's
what's in the
already spent
back.
the money, it's just already there. The babies, the insemination has already been made. It's sitting in that test tube. She doesn't mean she has to inject them. In fact, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. But most of the time, there are multiples. Most people don't have all of them. The multiples are so that they can keep trying, because usually the
I
people who
get
are
it.
doing that are high risk. So they'll do 4, 5, 6 so that they can, they're more prone to losing one. So if it doesn't work, then they'll try again. They'll try again. And after they have one, they're just gonna be like, okay, do I have your brothers and sisters or do I not have them? All right, I'm done.
Okay, so you're basically saying Calvin and her could have a baby the natural way by accident or on purpose, and she that's just another option for her, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm saying no because she already has it in her mind about the issues of the unknown. She doesn't know Calvin's history or his defects, and she's got all this new knowledge of getting people vetted and tested. Now she's gonna be thinking, man, I wonder if Calvin is solid. I wonder if he has traits of homosexuality in his family. Do I want to explore? As ignorant as that sounds, do I want my child to come out that way? Hmm. I don't even know his medical history. She doesn't know, and we all know that Sabrina is into that stuff. That's why she doesn't want to have a baby with uh Rich. Yeah, Rich.
I hear you.
Right?
Yes.
No, no. I know you hear me. Do you understand me?
I understand. I just don't agree that that's just the way it is.
Oh my God. I'm saying that's the way it is because why would she have a baby with Calvin, the unknown, if she and why would she have a baby with him and not Rich?
Well, we know
Why
why
would she
she
have a
wouldn't have
baby with
because
Calvin?
because she knows that there's a genetic situation going on there.
But that's fresh in her mind though. This is not a year ago. This is not 2 years ago. This just happened. So anybody you get in contact with, you're
Yeah.
on high alert,
Well, you're saying just
right?
now, and I'm saying it could be 2 years later before she wants to have a child. And if Calvin is around during that time, it's not fresh anymore. It didn't just happen. This is down the line.
You ain't say freaking 2 years later. First off,
I
she
didn't
wants to
mean
have a baby
today.
now. She wants to have a baby now,
She
damn it.
doesn't. She doesn't. She said she
Yes,
doesn't
she
want to
did.
have one now.
She didn't want to have one with freaking Rich because she was throwing him off because he wanted to have a baby. She was just like, well, I don't want to because he has defects. That's why she didn't want to have a baby with him
Okay,
right
so the
now.
premise of your question is her
Damn
having
it.
it now. If the premise of your question is her having it now, then I take back everything I just said. You're just right.
Don't agree with me just because I'm
I'm
just
not. I'm
saying.
not. I'm saying that you're right. Absolutely. If we're talking, we really were talking about two totally different things. If we're talking about right now, there's no way she's doing anything other than that insemination because she ain't fell back in love. It's not like Calvin's gonna swoop in and she's gonna be like, "Hey, let me get your sperm." That ain't gonna happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He
I
takes that
agree
back.
now. Now that I understand that aspect of it, I agree with you.
All right.
I was talking down the
All
line.
right.
Calvin! My Cal- my Calvin!
My Calvin. Why is she looking at him like that? She was kind of like upset with him for just disappearing, right? If I remember right.
Well, she's shocked that what's Maurice say? He owed me rent money. But listen, she can be shocked. I don't blame her. That's just like seeing a freaking ghost, and he popped up out of nowhere
Yeah, yeah,
with a different look. Like I give her some grace on that.
yeah. How does that line even make sense? How does that line even make sense? I know you could never stab anybody, especially a bastard like Gary Borders. I mean, like that just there is no way you can make that make any damn sense. Who wrote that?
I don't know.
Flight risk? You need to help him.
I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I'm leaving for the UK tonight.
You can't change your flight?
This is definitely a huge update for Sistas. She says Jordan's been in jail for over a month. He just got put in there like last episode, right? Was it last episode? It wasn't even the episode before. It was last episode. So they had a whole month time jump in one episode.
I guess so. And they're still persistent on this being Andy's first official day as managing partner.
They are.
It took a month.
They
It took a
are.
month.
They are. This is
Hmm,
silliness.
hmm.
Worried about what Jordan might do if he is stuck in that cell for much longer. You are the absolute best.
No problem.
Uh-oh. No.
Pause it. Just a little nothing. I can't stand freaking Andy. Freaking Jezebel, olive oil, you freaking behind on fire, always looking for something. This like she just goes with the wind. Now what is she upset with? Because freaking he's hugging Penelope. Really? You want him to go? You want him to go? Now you want him to stay? Which one is it?
She don't want him. She don't want him. Now all of a sudden she does.
Olive oil. Popeye olive oil.
That is really a good analogy. I've always hated olive
Yeah.
oil for that. Like the reasons that you're saying is the reason I hated olive oil.
Yeah. It was,
Got Popeye and all this
originally
foolishness because she's so wishy-washy.
What was the man named? The big
Bruto.
one, Bruto or
Bruto.
something like that. Olive
Bruto.
oil, wishy-washy, always on the fence. I want Popeye. I want because some there used to be some episodes she used to want Bruto. She used to
Oh yeah,
want
she
him
definitely
sometimes.
did.
I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I remember. I
And she would
remember.
sometimes she
Okay.
would pit them against each other so they could fight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Freaking slut.
So you decided to bogart your way in here and decide for me? That's
Wait a minute, it's
familiar.
been a month. In that oh no, not in the episode. Okay, that's all right. Since he was there last, is what he's saying.
Shouldn't you be at work?
They are really coming down on this month. Like this is the second time they dropped that month scenario.
They want to be clear. They want to be clear as heck. It's
Yeah,
been a month.
it's been a month.
Now. And I vow to never do anything like that again.
Oh no.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What are you doing?
She laughing at him.
Okay, it's not the reaction I was hoping for.
Lisa reporting for Roots to Riches Sales Blitz Detail. Where do you need me?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's been a month because now they've actually went ahead with the plan. Like they've executed all the parts of the plan, and so yeah, they really going all out with this month.
Okay.
I am doing the best and everything in my power to keep the peace between me and Karen. Do you honestly think investing in her company that she serves with my client Pam and Aaron is a good idea?
Pause it.
Point taken.
Pause it, baby. Say, here we go. Here we go. Once again, everybody's on the same page. He loves you and you love him. What is the big freaking deal now? We always got to find something to complain about. You was just happy for the girl a second ago, but now, because he made a empty freaking promise. I think it was more of a joke about investing into Rooster
He just said
Riches.
maybe I should. Yeah.
Right. So now she wants to get all butt hurt about it.
No,
Fatima, get out of here.
no, that's
Get
not
out
what
of here.
happened.
Grow
That's
up.
not what just happened.
Grow up. Grow up. Get a life. Get a
That's
life.
not what just
Grow
happened.
up.
She's not butthurt at all.
What?
He said that maybe he should invest in it. She just let them know that's a really bad idea.
Can we backtrack to that look she got when he made the first comment?
Yeah,
Remember that look?
yeah.
Okay. What was that look?
Well, now we know.
Can you?
She just told us what the look was. This is the same. This is in the same time frame. This explains the look.
Okay. Maybe I'm jumping again. Let me listen for a while. Let me shut up. All right.
You just want to come against Fatima for no reason.
But she is complaining, and Debbie Downer, from what I see. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. What a fake phony. Fake phony. Some
Oh my
so
God.
we never gonna be on that level. You wanna write this girl off? We never gonna be on that
That's not
level.
what she said. Why you gotta be so negative? Why you gotta be so negative?
He is a fake phony. Okay?
What she said was, "We are
That's all
not
I gotta say.
homegirls. We're not homegirls. I don't know if we will ever be on that level." She didn't say we ain't never going to be on that level. You just take what she says and just run with it.
But where is it coming from? She didn't give a reason to why he shouldn't invest into Rooster Riches. All she said was, "You really want to invest in Karen and Pam?" No backstory. Not that they're not smart. Not that they're not driven. Not that this is the crackpot I did. All she did was say, "You really want to invest in them," with a crazy look, but no facts to back it up.
She's
Hello?
no, she said, she explained, you're not watching. You're clearly not watching. She
I'm
explained it.
watching.
She
I am
said you
watching.
investing in that is a bad idea because of the situation that's just too close. Me and
What
Karen are just
situation?
the
What
situation between
situation?
her and Karen. She's investing. He's
Oh,
talking about
wait a minute.
investing in Karen's company. He
Wait
is,
a
and you
minute.
know what's weird is this is this is my life. I'm looking at my life being played out right here because
Oh my goodness. Here you
because
go.
I'm in a situation very similar to this right now, very similar to this, and who would I be in this situation? I'd be Karen in this situation. I would be Karen. And the fact that all of this would just make all of this so close with two people who don't get along necessarily, who have a history of not getting along, is a really bad idea. And it's not just the two of them. She also then works there. She would be in every aspect of the drama at that point if things went
She
south.
already is in it. Wait a minute, baby. She's already in the
She don't
drama.
ever have to take it
Nosy
home with her.
Scooby Doo. Nosy. She take it home all the time. But that
She
freaking
doesn't have to
Ouija
take.
board, don't
Wait, you're
play with
talking
me.
about something
Don't play.
different.
She take
That's
it.
not what we're
But wait a
talking about
minute.
here. Oh my God.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But you trying to make it seem like Fatima just drops everything at the door. She don't bring nothing home according to you. She don't bring
I
nothing
didn't
home
say
according to
anything
you.
like that. I didn't say anything like that.
Oh my god. You didn't say that?
I said she doesn't have the ability to drop this at that point. Like, why add to it? This is a bad idea. It would be a horrible idea for him to invest now in Karen's business.
The only
Horrible.
reasoning I hear so far is because she doesn't get along with Karen, which is a selfish ass way to think. Oh, because you don't get. And first off, Karen gets along with her now. Karen is happy. Who's the only one with a negative energy? Has Karen been mentioning Fatima lately?
Maybe not in the last
Answer my
month.
question. Okay, but come on now. Come on. Let's cut the foolishness out. Karen has not been mentioning Fatima, but Fatima is still got this little chip on her shoulder. Come on now. It's time to let that go. It's time to let it go. Grow up.
It's a damn shame. It's a shame.
The situation we found ourselves in.
Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, I got you.
Respect me in my place a bit. Servant leadership, God damn it. Just you are a lawyer, but you are still in a form of hospitality. Servant leadership. You're not her boss. She don't work there.
Right.
Respect.
Right.
She don't work there. She
She's
don't work there.
got no reason to respect you. Wait, look at the receptionist.
Yeah.
Look at the receptionist. Look how she's looking at this play out. But
You need to respect. Go ahead.
yeah, she's sitting there. She thinks she's gonna put Penelope in her place right then and there. That's ridiculous. Penelope is, if anything, Penelope is the client. Now I'm sure Penelope isn't actually paying, so that scenario isn't completely true. But the reality is, she can't do anything. She can't fire Penelope. She can't order Penelope around.
Yeah.
And Penelope has slapped her. What, twice?
Yeah.
So I would think that
Get
she
out
would
of
be a
here.
little bit more. Her being managing partner isn't going to stop her from getting slapped. The only difference is this time is Fatima would be standing right there, so she would get taken down within a couple. But still,
Well, I'm not even talking about any physical
no. But
violence right now.
I'm
I'm
looking
just
at
talking about
all of the scenarios that the fact that she has been slapped by this woman that she's stepping up to, trying to tell her what to do. It's crazy.
right, and the fact that she ran up behind her just to gloat. I'm thinking that she's gonna try and have some reasoning or something. She
Yes,
just ran up behind her just to freaking gloat. That's what
that's
I
what
hear
I
so
thought too. I
far.
thought she was going to say, "Is Jordan okay?" or just anything like that. No, 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 no. I need you to respect me in my place of business.
Hot pants. Moving on. Yep.
So now, right now,
Juicy.
two men are going after Andy. We got Robin and we got um Gary. Like both of them are actively pursuing her. Um oh, go ahead.
No, no, I loved it. I'm gonna give this episode. I'm gonna give it a 10. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, I could have dealt without the Zach scene holding some breakfast for her, standing in the office. They stood out there for it had to be like 30 minutes.
Oh, it
The
was it
stuff.
was it literally started at the beginning of the episode and didn't finish to the end.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
They
mm-hmm.
time jumped a month
I
in one
bet.
episode, but that one episode lasted all. It was well, it was
Yep.
I guess a short period of time. No, I guess actually that one episode. I'm saying it backwards. That one episode lasted what a half hour. That was a half hour of time that
Yep.
passed in that episode.
What do you
I,
rate the episode?
I'm saying 9.5, but I can't think of why I don't give it a 10. I can't think of reason, so I guess I got to give it a 10.
It's so much good. Well, because I see the cliffhanger for next week is going to be super good, but I see so many good things happening in this episode. I see Rooster Riches. I mean, I hope it doesn't just fall and crumble for some reason, but I
I
see
think it
like,
will.
the yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Then Danny getting proposed to, she actually see the ring again. So does she entertain the fact? Does
She
she
does.
entertain this marriage?
I
She
bet you we
entertains
don't.
it.
I bet you we don't see her say yes or no. We just see her with the ring on the next time the girls are around
And
her.
they like, what's this, man?
Right,
Ooh,
right,
what's
right.
this? Like,
Yep.
you're right. Do we see the coworker again? Do we see her back at work and the coworker that she threw coffee on? The guy who got
Yeah, I
coffee
know what you're
thrown on
saying.
him. Do we see
I
him?
think we see her back at work, but we don't see him anymore
Right. So
because
he
he's not
uses
crucial.
maybe a one shot.
Yeah, he's
He was
not
just a
crucial to
one
the scene.
shot. We don't. Do we see a page again at work? At that page is Sabrina's employee at the bank
Yeah,
who
we
used to
have
be
to see her.
Maurice's.
If we don't see her, I'm pissed because they did something with her character, and if you're gonna do something with her character, don't do that and then leave her.
I say it fizzles out. I mean, do we want to see a page if she's not a roaring C word?
Yeah,
Do
I
we
guess
want
I
to
had
see
in
a
my brain
page
that
that's
she was about to
tame?
be a friend of Maurice, but so this is kind of like the typical Tyler Perry play where somebody makes restitution or whatever, and then you just don't see them no more because now they got to go. Like they
That's what
apologize
I'm
to people, and
thinking.
now they're out the door. Yeah, you're probably right.
Because now we got Calvin back on payroll, getting too many characters, so
You
somebody
got
has
to
to
free up
fizzle
some
out.
money. You got to free up some
You
money.
know, we got to fizzle somebody out. And I'm thinking we don't see a page anymore if she's not going to be a jerk anymore because that was the contrast.
Yeah,
Uh, does Maurice need another friend? No. Do we want to see a page as a friend? No.
I do.
I'm just and I actually I like her, but do people watch that?
Yeah, I don't know. And I say this: if Calvin moves back in with Maurice, we do start seeing Maurice's house again.
We do, but he is working now, so those scenes should be short and sweet. I hope he doesn't move back in with him, but Maurice is working again, so it shouldn't be long drawn out scenes of him being home.
Yeah.
If Calvin moves back, what do we talk about? Is he gonna pursue Sabrina? We got Tony and Damani. I don't know.
Um,
I don't know.
but I guess
So yep,
the answer still though is I guess I give it a 10. I guess I give it a
yep.
10.
Thank you. I'm rating it a 10 also. I loved it. It was a great episode. Great episode. Guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. You got anything else there, Daryl?
I do not. I will see all of you all the next time for season 8, episode 22, I guess. 22 is probably the last one. Or is it 24?
Probably. I
You
don't
know
know.
what? No,
Keep them
we didn't get
coming.
that thing saying it's the last one before the finale. And didn't it just come back?
It seems like it did.
I think it's probably
What was I gonna
24
say?
episodes though, so we probably got a little bit of time.
Have you been keeping up with the Oval?
Yes, I have. I am right now. I'm in the middle of the last episode or the latest episode.
Yeah, man. It's very getting good. I mean, it has been good. I really like it. What are we doing with the Sharon?
I don't know.
She's
I'm so
back.
confused.
She's back as if she wasn't gone for months, as if she didn't skip a beat. Like, where has she been? Are we not going to talk about this? This is like, she just, and then when she came back, she's like spending the night at Nancy's house. Like, why would you be sleeping over there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
You
know.
know, like before, I knew she was like working. She was working at the pharmacy in between places. I kind of get it, but she's been going for a while. She's been going for months. So why would she be sleeping when she came back to visit? Why would she be sleeping at Mr. Rich's house?
Does she even still have her
That
place?
doesn't make.
No, she didn't
I
have a
don't know,
place.
but
She didn't have a
she didn't
place. I
have
don't
a
think.
place. She was in between
Yeah,
the guy who had the pharmacy
yeah,
and sleeping at Mr. Rich's house.
yeah.
And to me, it was a bizarre relationship anyway because Barry was gone. That wasn't her child. Barry was gone. They weren't even together anymore. I feel like Sharon shouldn't be on the show anymore. That's what I thought because once her and Barry wasn't talking anymore, there was no ties.
Yeah,
She didn't have any ties to their family,
yeah. Her purpose was
but
served.
it was served, and now she's back like she wasn't gone for months. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Well, yeah, but that's all I got.
All right. We will see you all on the next Perrier Necessary.
Latest.